Good morning, students. So now we'll solve question 3 to question 8. Okay, so question 3 says a family packs 4 bananas in a box. Okay, in one box a family can pack only 4 bananas. Okay, one box 4 bananas to distribute among the poor. Okay, they want to distribute this banana among the poor. They have 900 bananas in all. Okay, so they have 900 bananas to one. In one box they can give only 4 bananas. So how many boxes are required to pack all the bananas? So we need to find out how many boxes are required to pack these bananas. So students, let's solve this question. Question number 3. So what we have been given? We have been given bananas in one box. Okay, 4. Okay, and total bananas we have been given is 900. Okay, so and we need to find out total boxes. Okay, total boxes required to pack. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll divide 900 by 4. So let's divide 900 by 4. So students, 4 1 is 4, 4 2 is 8, 4 3 is 12. So 12 is the big number from 9, so we'll write here 8 here. Okay, 4 2 is 8, so 9 minus 8 will be 1. Now bring down 0 here. So 4 2 is 8, 4 3 is 12. Again 12 is greater than 10, so we'll do 2 times. So it will be 8. Okay, so it will give you 2. Now again bring down this 0. So 4 5 is 20 and remainder is 0. So you can write here that 900 divided by 4 is equal to 225. So total 225 boxes are required. Okay, this is our answer. Now let's solve question number 4. Question 4 says use divisions to find out the missing number. Okay, so question 4 is missing number, then 5 is equal to 3 comma 555. So we have to find out this number. Okay, missing number. So students, suppose I say suppose this missing number is question mark. Okay, so students, suppose I say in which number I multiply 10, so we get 50. Okay, suppose easy question, I say by which number I multiply 10, so I get 50. So you'll say, sir, we need to multiply 5. So how you got that number? To know the missing number, what you did, you divided 50 by 10. So your answer was 5. Similarly, to find out the missing number, what you'll do, you will divide this number by 5. So let's divide that by 5. So students, 5 7 is 35. Okay, now here bring down 5 again one time. Now again you bring down this 5. So again one time. So students, missing number is what? Missing number is 711. Okay, when you multiply 711 by 5, you will get this number. Okay, so you can write here that missing number is 711. I am not writing here. When I will give you PDF, I will write this answer here, that missing number is 711. So now let's solve question number 5. Let's solve it in next page. So question 5 says the cost of a ball pen is rupees 8. Okay, a ball pen means one ball pen is rupees 8. How many such pens can Sheila buy with rupees 315? So she has 315 rupees and she wants to buy a ball pen. Okay, maybe there is her birthday or anything else, or maybe teacher's day is there and she wants to gift a ball pen. Okay, or maybe she wants to buy a ball pen for 1 year for studying. Okay, maybe she is in class 10th or 12th and she needs more pen. Okay, and she wants to buy together, whatever the reason. So one ball pen cost rupees 8. Generally we buy pen in rupees 5, 10 or 15 or 20, but this pen is actually in 8 rupees. One pen 8 rupees and she has 315 rupees. So will she be left with any money? Let's see that is this number completely divisible by 8. If yes, how much? So let's see that. So you write question here. Okay, you write question here, solve. So students, I have written here that cost of one ball pen is rupees 8 and total money Sheila has is rupees 315, and we have to find out money left. Okay, money left after buying pen. After buying pen, so let's divide 315 by 8. So students, 8 1 is 8, 8 2 is 16, 8 3 is 24, 8 4 is 32. So 32 is greater than 31, so we will select here 3 times. So 8 3 is 24. Now students, 31 minus 4 is 7. Okay, yes, 7 is less than 8, so we'll write 5 here. Now 8 9 is 72. Okay students, so we left with 3 rupees. Okay, so you can write here that after buying you can write here that after buying 39 pens, she is left with 3 rupees. She is left with 3 rupees. So this is our answer that we had to tell. Okay, how much she will be left with. Okay, so she will be left with rupees 3. So now students, question number 6 7 you have to solve. Question 6 and question 7 will be your homework. Okay, so what is question 6? Question 6 is Sonia paid rupees 1800 as cable TV charges for 6 months. Okay, what is the cable TV charge for a month? So 1800 for 6 months. So what is the charge for 1 month? So you'll write here cable charge for 6 months is 18, and so we'll divide. Now question 7, Raghu packs 8 small boxes in one big carton. Okay, there is one big carton and inside that you can pack 8 boxes. And how many cartons are needed to pack these boxes? Okay, so again you need to divide to find out this big box. Okay, so you divide this number by 8. Question 8 I will explain. Question 8 says Kajal buys a washing machine for rupees 17,776. Okay, the washing machine cost is this. She makes a down payment. Down payment, what is student down payment? Suppose you buy, okay, suppose you buy an installment. So when you buy something in installment, you have to first pay a down payment, means initial payment. Okay, so down payment is what? Down payment is 8,500 means starting you have to pay whenever you buy something in installment. Then the remaining money, okay, then the remaining money she has to pay in six monthly installments. Okay, so how much money she will pay in 1 month? So let's solve this question. So what is the cost of one washing machine? Students, cost of one washing machine is 17,776 rupees. Okay, and money paid in down payment. Okay, what is the money paid in down payment? Is rupees 8,500. Okay, 8,500 rupees she has paid down payment. So how much money she has to pay now? So you can write money remaining to pay. Okay, money still need to pay. She has paid this money. So how much money she will again remaining pay? So 7,776 minus 8,500. So students, when you subtract this, what you'll get? 6 minus 0 will be 6. 7 minus 0 will be 7. 7 minus 5 will be 2. And 17 minus 8 will be 8 plus 2 is 10. So 2 plus 7, it will be 9. Okay, so this much money she still has to pay. Then now we'll solve. Now we'll find money paid in 1 month. Okay, 1 month. So to find 1 month, what we'll do? Money still need to pay in how this money she'll pay in 6 months. Okay, 6 month this money. So 1 month, what we'll do? For 1 month we will divide. Okay, 9,276 divided by 6. So this is 1 times, then 3, 2, 6 5 za 30, 2, 7, 6 4 जा 24. Now 6 6 जा 36. So students, you can write here that she will pay 1,546 in 1 month. Okay, so she will pay 1,546 in 1 month. Okay, this is our answer.